Welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas Rotary Club. Continuing mission to teach youth to succeed through literacy, education, participate in and support are the action that he asks us to take. My name is Jim Cole, and I thank Rotary Club in the world. You're on Facebook to pick it up and share our live stream with the world so they can all see just how great we are. Today in history, in 1871, journalist Henry Morton Stanley began his famous search through Africa for the missing British explorer Dr. David Livingstone. In 1965, Martin Luther King Jr. began the march from Selma to Montgomery. And in 1980, President Jimmy Carter announced that the U.S. will boycott the Olympic Games due to the Russian invasion of Afghanistan. Just so you know, in Delaware, it's illegal to get married on a dare. I don't know.
Hey, Jim. Jimmy Carter turned 94 today.
Oh.
Oldest president.
And today, Jimmy Carter turned 94. He's the oldest living president. Excellent. Okay. Thank you. Stephen Linder.
Thank you, President Jim. Today I'd like to share with you at the Naval Academy Chapel. For aviators, the third verse is for the Marine Corps. The restless wave. O hear us when we cry to thee for those in peril on the sea. Lord, guard and guide those who fly through the great spaces in the sky. Be with them always in the air, in darkening storms or sunlight fair. O hear us when we lift our prayer for those in peril in the air. Eternal Father, grant, we pray, to all Marines both night and day, the courage, honor, strength, and skill, their land to serve, thy law fulfill. Be thou the shield forevermore, from every peril to the core. Amen.
Thank you. This time I'd like to invite Arlene Sawat to the front, please.
I see that Annie Nuna is back. Welcome back. Let's do God Bless America as a prayer for those affected by natural disasters, a prayer for unity among our citizens. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you. Please show me the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Our Sergeant at Arms today is Carrie Groch. She's going to help us with the introduction of our guests. And as we always do, please save our applause until all of our guests have been introduced. Starting with the internationals, I see Murray's back.
He's international, but one of us. Murray. He's hoping that the Calgarians are going to win. No? No, your wife is.
Yeah, no, I'm off to the Knights game again tonight, and they're playing Winnipeg Jets. Neighbor province, just like a neighbor state in Canada. And they got an awesome team, so it's going to be a good contest tonight. And I want the Knights to stay in second or third place to play San Jose, because I know they can handle San Jose and get rid of them. And then we'll see where it goes.
Thank you for the update, Murray. We always appreciate that. Where is Carrie? There she is.
Welcome. Do we have any other internationals? No? Okay, if you are a visiting Rotarian, would you please raise your hand? Visiting Rotarians.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Jerry Brown. I'm from the Southgate Rotary Club in the Los Angeles area, and I'm with District 5280.
Welcome. Jerry, is there someone in this club that you're related to?
No.
For those you don't know, it's
It's the shoe lady.
funny. Thank you. Other visiting Rotarians? Seeing none, do we have guests of Rotarians today? Guests of Rotarians.
Good afternoon. I'm Deb Granda, and I have with me today my friend Kim Snyder. And Kim owns a company called Online Marketing in a Box and helps small business owners grow their business through marketing efforts. Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm Annie Nuna, and it's so nice to be back. I want to thank everybody for the sympathy cards and the birthday texts and mails and everything. And I just want you to know I miss you. And I have my granddaughter with me here. Stand up. If you all remember, she played the violin for us a few times when she was 10, 11 years old. And now she plays the violin with the Philharmonic in St. Louis, Missouri. And I lost a daughter, but I gained a granddaughter. So, thank you.
Welcome.
Good afternoon. This is Brian Rosenberg. I have a guest today, Curry Smythe, the owner of Blue Diamond Machinery here in Las Vegas, and will be visiting our club for today.
Welcome.
And I am welcoming back Colin. You want to stand up? Colin? No, he doesn't want to, but he's going to anyway. Colin's visiting us for the second time, and we're welcome back. And he's looking at Rotary clubs in the Valley, so be extra nice to him.
Welcome. Other guests? We have other Rotarians with guests. Okay, seeing none, I'd like to introduce the head table. To my right is Robin Smith, who's going to be our speaker today. To her right is Dr. Nikki Bates, and to her right is past President Ginger Anderson. If I could please have a round of applause for all of our visitors and guests. I'd like to thank the Rotarians who helped us today. Set up was Dr. Kathy Mahan and Val Hatley. Creators were Barbara Billitzer and Jamie Goldsmith. The invocation was by Stephen Linder. Song leader is Arlene Serwa. Teardown is Tina Bishop and Michael Williams. And the Sergeant at Arms is Carrie Groh. Our photographer today is Jim Tucker. Tickets were Marie Walsh and John and Jemmy. All things technical, Kirk Holmes and Stu Lipoff. And Adam Homey and Francesca Gilbert are taking care of Facebook for her. Just a couple of quick announcements. Membership cards remain at the front, so if you have prospective guests that you would like to bring and introduce to Rotary, please take one of the cards that Stu Lipoff has prepared for us and let them fill it out for us. We are continuing our People of Action campaign, so if you can send photographs to myself or Adam or Francesca, we will flip those into People of Action slides and they will come up on the website and you become famous. If you have registered for the International Convention but not emailed me about it, please do so. And in addition to the Green Book, which is going around, we have a virtual Green Book, which you can sign up through via the fifth wheel. With respect to the Green Book, we've had some trouble getting it around, so please get it quickly through your table. District Conference and District Assembly is going to be May 3rd and 4th in Anaheim, and the Core Zone Super Build is on May 18th, 2019, and Robin is going to tell us all about it. It's really a great, great project. At this time, I would like to invite President-elect Jackie Thornhill to the front.
Thank you. Once again, we have Paul Harris time, so I'd like the following people to come forward, please. Jason Buckley, Tony Kern, Gwen Hall, Lamar Marchese, and Francesca Gilbert. On up, everybody. Thank you for those of you that have taken advantage of our foundation match so far, and some of you on some other programs that we've offered so far. As you all know, $1,000 contribution to the annual fund for Rotary International, and thanks to all of you for your contributions. First one up, Jason Buckley, Paul Harris, initial level. Take a picture. Next up is Chan Lam and his initial Paul Harris Fellowship. Next up is Tony Kern, Paul Harris +2. Gwen Hall, Paul Harris +3. Lamar Marchese, Paul Harris +3. And Francesca Gilbert, Paul Harris +6. Thank you very much on behalf of Rotary International Foundation.
Thank you. At this time, we'll have a little break for fellowship. Carrie, if you could take the microphone over to past President Jim Hunt. I'd like to hear a recap of Cigar Social / St. Patrick's Day.
Mr. Hunt. Oh.
Thank you, President Jim. For those of you who were there, you know what I'm saying. We had an absolute terrific time last Friday night. I stopped counting at 75 people at my house, and I think we went till about 2 a.m. That were the last ones that were there, and I think we had somebody wake up with us for a Bloody Mary the next morning, as a matter of fact, right? So it was a good time. Pause and smile. I'm getting some... Oh. Now I'm guaranteed to look good. Okay. So it was a lot of things to tell you, though. I want to thank Pete and Pam Samoulis and the family of Rotary, Karen Wisenhunt and Tom Wisenhunt. They did an outstanding job of making sure we had lots of food. We had wine tasting. It was fantastic. Thank all of you for bringing the potluck dishes that you did, for the raffle prizes that those of you brought. There were so many of them. Lamar gave us a nice cigar case before we got there, and folks showed up with wine and champagne cases, and we gave away tickets to the Bronx Wanderers VIP packages and tickets to the drag races and just all kinds of things. And the net result of that is, at the end of the day, the best part of it, and I also want to thank again Tom Kroll. He always helps out and purchases the stuff online for us that starts our gifts. And also donated a keg of beer, the Alaskan Amber, that was great. And so the net result is that we raised almost $1,500. I have here 30 cigars, and I'm not talking like run-of-the-mill cigars, most of them. There are some Gurkhas, Romeo and Juliets, Cohibas, Macanudos, all really premium cigars that I'm going to give to David Thorson, and he's going to tell you, if I can, he's going to tell you what he's going to do in just a minute.
Actually, if you could just drop those up here.
And also, by the way, since we started the Cigar Fellowship, and especially in conjunction with the family of Rotary, we've now raised just under $17,000 sitting around having cigars. So, pretty good. But David wants to tell you what he's going to do with the cigars.
So thank you so much, and thank you to the club for this. What we're actually going to do, we've been trying to use these cigars to do like a naming ceremony when somebody gets their special name, pilot and so forth, but that's been really difficult to kind of tag the colonels over there to do that. So we're going to actually have our own cigar social with the command out at Nellis in April. And so we're going to invite the colonels and the chiefs and the first sergeants and so forth, and have a big event over at the USO facility there. So we'll get some pictures, and hopefully we can get a few of you to come as well. We probably can't get the whole club there just because it's difficult to get everybody on base, but we will try to get some folks there if you can make it. Funny story, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I had got invited to the Terry Fader 10th anniversary thing, and just a funny, real short story. We saw a guy, and I said, "Oh, look, that's a Michael Jackson impersonator that was at the after party." And my wife was very excited and got her picture taken with him. And we went home, and I was showing the pictures to my workmates, and they said, "Oh, that's Chris Angel." So apparently Chris Angel looks like Michael Jackson to me.
Past President Dave, while you have the microphone, could you just briefly tell us about the Wetzel Awards?
So a week from today, 3:30, we'll be out for the Wetzel Awards at Nellis. There is a sign-up sheet in the book. Please make sure you do sign up so that we know how many people to wait for at the entrance. We'll meet at the entrance of Nellis Air Force Base at 3 o'clock. We'll go over that next Thursday as well. But if you haven't been to a Wetzel Awards, come on down. It's a great event. It'll be a lot of fun.
Thank you. While you're over there, could you take the microphone to Marie Walsh?
Thank you, President Jim. Well, this is it, the end of the school year. April 9th, the last Breakfast with Books. I would like to invite everyone in this room, if you have not been to a Breakfast with Books, come and join us and see what it's all about and see these beautiful children. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you. Could you take the microphone to Renee, please? All the way that way.
There he is. Okay.
Try to make sure you get your steps for your Fitbit.
I know. Wrong shoes. you. Fellow Rotarians, first of all, big thank you to all of you. Last week, Nikki asked the community to drop their drawers, and you delivered. Very impressive. We have a large stack of undergarments that we're going to be donating for Project 150. For those of you, a reminder of Project 150, there are over 6,000 homeless teens in high school in the area, and that's where these undergarments, bras, underwear, a host of necessities are going to the community. Thank you to those that dropped them off. Next week we'll be doing another and final collection, and also in the Green Book you can add your cash donation if you like. Any questions? See Nikki or myself.
Thank you. And thanks for running this for us. This is a great brand new project to the club, and this is right within our club core. So please support this.
Can I give you my donation right now? See you after the meeting.
Thank you. Would you take the microphone to Dr. Kathy Mahan, please? Straight.
Hi, this is the last time I'll be, at least this round, announcing the Stop the Bleed project. We're going to have a small one this Saturday. It should be fun because it'll be a small group. And anyone who wants to bring a spouse is welcome to. And the Stop the Bleed people, Colette Morris, who is the daughter of a past president of the club, will be calling to remind people. And then after you take the class, you can also be an instructor in the future. So should be fun. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Could you take the microphone to President-elect Jackie Thornhill, please?
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Hi, everyone. It's my turn to talk about the annual fundraiser. We are moving along on April 27th over at Celebrity Cars. Now, yesterday, it was all exciting. Rosalie and I went to Counts Customs. How many of you know the Counting Cars reality show? Well, we went there yesterday, and we met with the guys over there, and good news, they are going to make an appearance at our annual fundraiser. So that's great. We don't know exactly who. There's going to be probably about 5 of them from the show that will be there, and they're going to do that gratis to us, and they're going to bring some stuff. They're going to bring some of those painted panels that they do that are going to be specially for us. It'll be our logo, be the Rotary logo, and of course their logo, and so they're going to do that and donate that for us. So we're going to put that in the advertising and the radio spots and the billboards that will be going up. So we'll hope that that's going to help us generate some sales. They couldn't be nicer to us and gave us a personal tour of everything that you see on the show. So we were very excited about meeting all of them yesterday. And remember that we still have the tickets ongoing. And anything that's purchased before the 31st of March, you get in for the grand prize drawing, which is the hot air balloon ride. So get your tickets going on and go online and encourage everybody. So we're really looking forward to that.
Folks, this is going to be a great event, so I look forward to seeing everybody there. And thanks to President-elect Jackie Thornhill and her committee for all the hard work they've been doing on it. Would you take them, as I didn't see Kim in, so could you, oh, it's right there. To Kim, please.
What am I talking about?
25 Club Social.
Yes. So next week on the 27th at about 4 o'clock, a few of us will be convening over at Las Vegas Rescue Mission to serve the evening meal to the community. So initially we had a sign-up list. We were looking for about 15 people, and now we're at 18. So we're good. Thank you to everybody who volunteered for that. That should be an exciting time for us to get together and serve our community. And then secondly, we have the Pinot Palette wine and painting over at Pinot Palette Town Square. That's happening in April. The sign-up sheet is in the Green Book. When you see it, sign up. Join us. Thank you.
Great. While you're there, could you just open up the this week's wheel? There are how many pictures of you in there today?
I see 3.
3.
Yes.
It's a lot of press. You want to tell everybody what you were doing since you're going to get fined for it?
Absolutely. So the Fabulous 25 Club met and decided that for this year's allocation of our budget, we're going to support 2 critical organizations in our community, 3 Square Food Bank and Project 150. So yours truly had the honor of going to tour both places, learning about their programs and what they do, and presenting to them checks for $300 each. And just to give you perspective, at 3 Square, $300 was enough to provide 900 meals. Think about that. And at Project 150, they had these boxes of meal kits that to provide to the kids to take home, and that much was able to provide a dozen family kits, meal kits for the kids to take home for the weekend. So it was truly, truly eye-opening. You do the math, you go out in Las Vegas, you have a fabulous dinner, you spend $300. Think about that. 2 of you, you could feed 900 people. So I really enjoyed that.
Thank you for your service and your contribution to the club.
Thank you.
Could you take the microphone to Bill Houghton for just a quick RILA update?
Thanks, President Jim. Next Friday morning, bright and early, 6 a.m., our club is sponsoring 12 amazing young people to go to Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. They'll be joining 388 other students throughout District 5300. About 75 Rotarians have graciously donated their time. And I have to tell you, a few weeks ago, District 5300 appealed to me. I sent a reach out through our club, and we were asked originally to bring 2 facilitators with us, and as of now, Kim, Carrie, Chan, Tina, Michael have all volunteered because there was a need at the district level, and our club stepped up, and we're really, really represented there.
Thank you to everybody who's going to be a facilitator, and thank you for running this for us.
For sure. It's going to be a great experience. And another shout out, Kirk Alexander has really been instrumental helping with coordinate some things. So thanks, everybody.
Great. Could you take the microphone over to Dan Adamson, please? Hey, Dan.
Hello.
Would you like to explain this picture here?
I think it's a photo that you took after we got off the helicopter.
The details of my life are not important.
And we went helicopter skiing last Saturday and had a really good time. And
is it a bucket list item for you?
It was. We checked it off. I was talking to Jim and told him that it was a bucket list item at the 25 event for the aviators. And he said, I'm going in 2 weeks. And I asked if there was room, and he said, yeah, maybe. And so we worked it out. So thank you, Jim.
You're very welcome, and thank you for your contribution to the club.
Thank you. Hopefully it's not as expensive as the helicopter ride.
By a fraction. And Saturday. This was up north of Salt Lake City, just east of Bountiful. Excellent. Thanks. Okay, that brings us to everybody's favorite, the raffle. Today's pot is $6,793 plus today's take. The chance to draw for the Joker is ticket number 2413831. 3831. Come on up. So if you don't draw the Joker, you get the 10. If you do draw the Joker, you get half of the pot. Okay. Right. Yes. Jackpot. No, really? So I need you to talk with Sean. She'll get you a W-9, and so we'll pay that out for you. So.
Cool. I'm splitting it with Deb.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Excellent. So we'll start next week with a new deck. Yes. Would you come up? Okay. Missing one announcement, I apologize. I just have to pull it off of the calendar here. A new member orientation. My apologies. At this time, I'd like to invite Rosalie Hedrick to the front, please. We'll do the Lowry box in 1 second. I skipped something off my agenda. I apologize. Yeah, Karen, can you come up too, please? Got it. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I'll be here next week. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, everyone. So this is our official induction today of Paul Kellogg. We have two other people who are ready to be inducted as well, but they haven't been able to make it. So we're just going to do Paul today, and then we'll have a couple others in the upcoming weeks. So, Paul, here you go. You ready? Yes. Okay. So, fellow Rotarians and honored guests, on behalf of Rotary of Las Vegas, it is my privilege to induct a new member today. Please allow me to introduce Paul Kellogg and his sponsor, Karen Wisenhunt. You have been invited to membership, and our Rotary Club has accepted you as a person of good character, high ethical standards, a person who has a heart of service, and will represent our club in the Las Vegas and Rotary communities. We encourage you to learn all you can about Rotary and actively participate in the opportunities that our club has to serve those in need. Our Rotary motto, service above self, is the essence of our gathering. The members of our Rotary are people who believe that world understanding and peace can be improved through people united in the cause of service. Today, you are one of those people. We extend to you, a sincere and hearty welcome to the Las Vegas Rotary Club. And we would like everyone to rise and welcome our new Rotarian into our family. And then we will present you with your plaque and pin. Congratulations.
We don't have enough.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and welcome to the club. Okay, for the Lowry's Bucks, ticket number is 241-3843. 3843. Anybody? 3843? Well deserved, yes. At this time, I'd like to invite up Francesca Gilbert, who has a quick announcement about the four-way test, and then is going to introduce our speaker.
Thank you, President Jim. The group level for the four-way test speech contest is next Tuesday, which is the 26th of March. It'll be held at 4:30 in the afternoon, and we're holding it at the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Nevada Properties offices located at St. Rose Parkway and Seven Hills. So if you guys want to come cheer on our competitor, I think that is allowed. So that's the next level, and then the district level is April 9th. So, and that'll be at UNLV at Boyd School of Law. So everybody's kept apprised of that. So, all right. That being said, 9624 Gavinstone, an address, right? May not mean much to you, means a lot to me. This was one of the very first Pulte homes that I ever sold in my 30-year real estate career. But more importantly, it's where I met Robin Smith. At the time, Robin was an on-site track agent for Pulte Homes. I think she's going to remember this as I tell the story. And, I was relatively new. She was great. She was helpful. She was gregarious. And she was really ultimately concerned that my clients were getting a great house and really a great home. And it was the first time we worked together. It wasn't the last. We've run into each other many times in 30 years. So if you're thinking to yourself, so what does a real estate story have to do with Robin Smith? I'm going to tell you it's got a lot to do with her. Those same traits that made Robin a great track agent also make her a great Rotarian. She's kind, she's helpful, she enjoys people, and most of all, she wants to make sure that we all have a place that we can call home. It really is no surprise to me that Robin would be involved in Superbuild, as finding homes for people isn't just her living, it is her passion. So if you would help me give a warm Las Vegas Rotary Club welcome for Robin Smith.
This will travel, correct? Yeah. Good. And notice, keep it to the chin. I'm a little on the short side, even in heels. I want to thank the club, first off, for allowing me to come back and speak about a passion that I truly, truly have. Superbuild, I've been involved since I became a Rotarian, and it's now, I think I'm on my 10th year. Because of my passion for Superbuild, I got involved approximately 5 years ago and went and talked to every club in the state of Nevada, including this one. And because of my passion, they asked me to be the co-chair, and then I became chair and did that for a total of 3 years, and then stepped aside and had a wonderful replacement that's part of this club, Kirk. And he replaced me for 2 years, and then they asked me to come back and take the ropes again. So that's why I get an opportunity to see many of the bright, shiny faces that I know. What I'd like to do, because I have met some new members today, what I'd like to do is just show a video. It goes with a song that I'm also passionate about. And I'd just like you to see the video. There's no one talking in it. And then I'm going to go into what exactly Superbuild is and why we as Rotarians are involved. So if you can, please, that would be great. I wanted you to see the video, and I really wanted you to see the people that were in the video, because it was, if you might have noticed, it was people of all ages that got together on a Saturday morning, bright and early, met at 5:30 a.m. in an area just outside of Mexico, and we went over to build homes. Super Build was started some time ago in District 5300, and it was combined with Corazon, Corazon being of the heart. Corazon is a church group that decided to start building homes in Mexico one at a time over 30 years ago. Today they build 40 homes a year. And that's greatly to do with the relationship of Rotarians. District 5300 once a year gathers, depending on how many homes we're building. This year we're building 2. We gather 45 volunteers per home. That'd be 90 volunteers this year. We get together, those of us that are from Nevada, go over a day early. So if we're building on a Saturday morning, which will be May 18th of this year, we travel over on a Friday. We get together Friday night, have some fun with each other, and then Saturday morning, bright and early, again, we get together at 5:30 a.m. At 6 a.m., we load up 2 buses, 1 bus per location of the build. And the reason why we've gone to buses where we didn't do that before, we've done it the last few years, is it makes it much more of copacetic and helpful to Corazon, so that we're all together and we can imagine at each house having 30 to 45 cars. Not fun. We travel by bus together in camaraderie, and we go to Tecate, Mexico, okay, with our passports. And we are greeted by all volunteers. Corazon is all volunteers. They have a total of, if I'm correct, they may have graduated to 4, but typically it's 3 employees. The rest, everybody is, again, volunteers. They greet us, and we're given instructions, because people say, oh my goodness, I'm going to build a home? What do you mean I'm going to build a home? I've never lifted a hammer. It's okay. There's jobs for everybody. They instruct us, and they have what they call blue shirts. Blue shirts are the ones that tell us what we're going to do. And believe it or not, we build these homes in a day. So you say, how can you build a home in a day? Well, the good news is 3 to 4 days before we arrive, a family is notified. And they are notified because there's a wheelbarrow that's brought to them with sacks of cement in it. And they're notified that they have been chosen by their community and Corazon to be the recipients of a home. And this wheelbarrow with cement in it is going to be their foundation for their new home. Then the volunteers of the community help them pour their foundation, sometimes a little crooked, sometimes a little uneven, but that's okay. Because we arrive and we put together, it's approximately 15 by 15. Some of us have tough sheds in a backyard that are bigger than these homes. Yet to the individuals that have been chosen to receive a home, it's their castle. It's going to be a roof over their head, a roof over their children's head, and sometimes their parents. Typically, all these homes have 3 generations. They are one, we'll call it a great room. One great room with a shelf, which we'll call a kitchen, a partition wall to give them a little separation from where they may eat, and then a loft upstairs with stairs going up. The children sleep up in the loft, parents down below, and if there's grandparents, they'll sleep on the partition, on the other side of the partition. It'll be their first opportunity to have a locking door and windows that are screened over to make sure that they don't get broken, because it would be impossible for them to replace them. How are these families chosen? They are chosen through Corazon and their community by giving over 200 hours community service, much like we do. We give back. So they give to their community. They also make promises. They have to keep their children in school. Okay? They have to not only keep their children in school, they have to put a garden at their location of their new home. They have to have a garden at the location so that they can grow vegetables. And then whatever they don't need in their family's home, they give back to their community. So you're going to hear me say time and time again how much they give back to their community. Many times where they're coming from before they get this new home is they're coming from a lean-to. We had a family, they lived under 2 garage doors that were put together as protection. Other times they live on the inside of another family member's home. They come from all different situations. We've had literally a father break down in tears and say that he was so thankful for the home that he was receiving, because if his daughter was left out in the elements any longer, it was going to kill her. She was that sick. So again, between the community and Corazon, the families are chosen for the home. We show up, we're given directions. Some of us become framers. Some of us become roofers. Some of us are great painters. And some of us hand out bottles of water to make sure that we're all taken care of and that we have our thirst quenched. We're all participating at the level that we are able to participate at. And that's what I wanted you to see in that video. I had my 14-year-old grandson in the video. I had my twin brother by my side. And I had fellow Rotarians that I've seen for many, many, many years. Some of them as old as 90 years old. All there to make sure that they could contribute to putting a roof over a family's head. Now, what we do, and the reason why I come to these meetings, is we raise $9,000 per home. Does it cost us $9,000 to put together a home? No. The $9,000 that's raised is to build the home, to make sure that books and uniforms keep the children in school, because they have to have their uniforms and books, otherwise they're not allowed in school. Keeps the children in school, keeps the community centers that are built by Corazon, keeps them live and well, and gives an opportunity for a parent that may have lost a job or not able to work in the field that they used to work in, gives them the education to find a new job. So the $9,000 goes in many, many, many directions. As far as how many homes, again, we're building 2 homes. Now I'm going to go into the specifics. There's a letter that went out to all the presidents and out to the international chairs. It went out on Monday. It has the name of a hotel, because I'd make sure that I get a book of rooms ready for you. So, especially for Nevadans, because we're traveling over typically Friday night, staying Friday night we stay Saturday night, and then we come home on Sunday. Because Saturday you're pretty tasked out. Because we're starting again at 5:30. We're leaving to go over the border at 6 a.m. We're finishing the home by nightfall. That's how quickly these homes go up. I do want to mention, too, besides the room, in part of that 9,000, we've now graduated in the last 3 years. We've graduated to have a 3-quarter bath on the back of the house. The 3-quarter bath happens to be a toilet, a shower, the cistern on top of the house so that they have water to go down to the shower. Pretty small. Gives each member of the family a shower a week. Yet the neat thing is they have it. They didn't have them before. And it puts a little septic, little teeny one out at the back of the house, which gets pumped on a regular basis by the community. So I did want to mention that, and that's part of the 9,000. So again, hotel-wise, La Quinta. It's not a 5-star, yet sheets are clean, beds are nice, people are friendly, and they feed us in the morning before we take off. We'll be staying in Chula Vista at La Quinta. I've arranged for the rooms on a fee of something, I want to say an approximate $93 for the king size, and I think it's $103 for 2 doubles. I've only booked in our rooms at 50. So you want to make sure that if we're short on rooms, I need to know right away so that I can arrange for more. And you want to make hotel reservations. And more importantly than anything is you want to go on to corazon.org. You can go on the district website, District 5300 website, and sign up. Yet I'm going to give you a shortcut. Corazon.org. And you look for the May 18th build. There's 2 builds. There's A and B. Those are both ours. You get an opportunity to go ahead and sign up. Again, it's only 45 volunteers per build. We have one club out of California that's bringing 15 people. Okay? So I'm letting everybody know as I charge into Nevada, get on there and sign up right away. The opening started on Monday. So there's plenty of openings yet. If you are interested in going, please do now. Please sign up. As far as any other logistics, I've covered rooms. I've covered a date. I've covered the costs. What the whole idea is to go out and have all the clubs contribute. And typically, in the beginning of the president's year, you guys already have assigned towards different items that you're contributing towards, and Super Build typically is in there. Yet a lot of times new Rotarians don't know what Super Build is. And I want you to know that it's us venturing very close by, yet changing the lives of many. And who has the opportunity to do an international contribution of self and change the lives of a family and their children and their children and their children? Because those homes are going to be standing. And it's really nice each year that we go back, we know which homes we built. They're cookie cutter, but they've been changed. They put little boxes of flowers out in the front. They'll paint them a really fun color. We started with Easter egg colors because the paint is usually donated, the lumber is donated, and so forth and so on. So I think at this time what I'd like to do is I'd like to open it up to questions. Yes. Thank you, Jim. That's a very good question. Jim asked me, is the property donated? The property must be owned by the individual getting the home. So what you will find is many times the home that's being built is on a family member's land. And will be building a home right next to another home that was built years before. Or it has been given to them by somebody in the community. Because it must be owned. The land must be owned because they cannot have that home, once we build it, taken away from them. It's a very good question. Yes.
Do they have running water for the kitchens? Or, I mean, what do they cook with?
That's also a good question. You notice I didn't mention anything about electricity and water. That's why we're able to build the homes in a day. There is no plumbing like we're used to. Certainly no electricity like we're used to. When we leave, immediately following a line, electrical line, from one house to another, not quite as fancy as we have, but an electrical line gets pulled from another house and taken to that house so they have electricity. As far as running water, no. They have water trucks that come through and give the families water, and they store water. That is why that 3/4 bathroom has become quite the miracle with the cistern on top of the house. And that's filled up once a week when they deliver the water for the household. So water trucks do come through the community, but that is their running water. Other questions? Yes.
Last question. This isn't a question. This is just to say that I'm sure all the women in this room right now think you are absolutely, positively wonderful.
Thank you.
I just think that a woman heading this is unbelievable. I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
I thank you. Thank you. Oh, certainly.
Thanks for coming. And if you have more questions, she can stay, and we'll be happy to answer them for you. As we do with all of our guests, we'd like to present you with a Share What You Can award. And with this award, we are going to present a meal to a needy veteran in your name. So thank you so much for coming to speak to us. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
As we leave here today, let's go forth into the world in peace. Be of good courage. Hold fast to that which is good. Render to no one evil for evil. Strengthen the faint-hearted. Support the weak. Help the afflicted. Honor all persons. Love and serve each other, rejoicing in the fellowship of Rotary. Be people of action. Be the inspiration. Meeting adjourned.